Hey guys, I'm Mark with the Analog Process, and I did not expect to jump on camera so soon, but I had to because there was a launch of a Kodak Journal called the Kodachrome Issue 1 that just was announced right now, and I ordered a copy. It's not here yet, obviously, but I did want to talk about it, and I will do a review of it later, but this is really exciting news for a lot of reasons. We're turning back the clocks. We're going back to the pen and paper. We're going back to vinyl discs. We're going back to Super 8, and of course, we're going back to analog film photography, and this is something that our culture and society has been pushing towards, and it's so fantastic that all of these films and processes which people thought were going to die in 2003 and 4 are now making a resurgence, and a really strong one at that. If you think about painting, we used to paint on paintings because we didn't have photography, and when photography came around, well, painting's dead. Well, of course that's not the case. Painting exists now as it did before, and paintings sell for record-breaking prices because painting, and of course all of the tools, brushes and oil paints and all these things now are appropriated. I shouldn't say appropriated, but they are meant for fine art use. They're meant for personal exploration, and they have their purposes. Well, that's what's happening with film photography too. Now that film isn't being used commercial, of course it is in some very big movies, but for just people like me, you can still get your film. In fact, students and artists are shooting on film and really raising it back up. So there's a very healthy variety of both films that are made by people who just want to make film, but also big companies like Kodak. And the fact that Kodak is coming out with a journal on analog film photography and art, that is just another sign that this community that I'm part of, that you're part of, hopefully if you're watching this, is growing and building strength. So that's really, really cool. Now, when you actually look at the journal, of course I don't have it, you can see that the images of it are just gorgeous. The design is a throwback. It just looks like something that you found in your dad's closet from the 70s. It's just a beautiful design. The topics in here, they have everything from an article on the power of the pencil, the beauty and truth behind folk songs, print is dead. Now, of course I haven't read it, and when it comes, I will do a better review of it. And yes, a lot of this might just be a type of advertisement for Kodak, but that's fine. The more advertising, the better, because it means that there is money for Kodak in the analog film industry, which means for people like me, we're going to be able to go out and buy our Portra 400 4x5 sheet film, or buy our Kodachrome, or buy our Tri-X, whatever we're using. Great. All of this is really cool. Now, a few things. You can buy it right now by going to Kodak's website. I put a link below. It's only 20 bucks, and I think it's something like 70 to 80 pages. So it seems like it has some decent information in there. Because this is so exciting for the analog film community, and because this is so cool and interesting to me, I figured that I had to get on video, record this really quick, and throw it on YouTube. All right, guys, that's it for now. Once again, you can go ahead and subscribe to Analog Process. And we do have a Facebook group, so get in there if you can. I'd love to see you. You can tag me. My name is Mark, and I'd love to hear about you and see your work. So go on Facebook and find the Analog Process group, or click in the description to go right to the group and request entry. Okay, guys, talk to you later.